Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Hollywood Promotions Fight Night pay-per-view. Um, so let's review our fight card real quick before we get started. So first up, we have Lonnie Richardson versus Raul Magret. That's 8 rounds. And then our co-main event. Our opening bout, Lonnie Richardson versus Raul Magret. 8 rounds. And the second bout, Hans Williamson versus Bruce Lee. That's also 8 rounds. And the co-main, a highly anticipated rematch from Gregory Rasputin versus later Welle. It's going to be a 10-rounder. And then the main event, Mike Granger versus Jaden Ramirez. It's also 10 rounds, I believe. And,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep, and Magret and Richardson are making the final preparations, and a lot of rooms about to make their way to the ring. We're just waiting on them. We can get started.
All right, there we go. How's everyone doing?
We're doing good.
Good, man. That's good. Had some good events, man. We had a cool event yesterday with yours, man.
Oh,
We had another solid one that was pretty dope. Now we got this one right here, man. It's been a cool little week in the SFC.
indeed.
Just waiting on the fighters.
Yep.
There we are, that's all.
First up, we have Raul Magret versus Lonnie Richardson.
This is the debut of Raul Magretti.
Mic working, I'm not sure if it works. Yeah, it works. Yeah, all good.
What do you guys expect out of this first bout?
I mean, it's quite a wild card, really. I'm looking forward to seeing both of these guys fight, see both of their styles. And I think, well, the first round, maybe after the first round, we're going to see what both of these guys are about, depending on whether there's a feeding out process or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think it's very interesting because we haven't seen Raul. I don't know if you guys sparred him or anything, but I know he's making that transition from the MMA world over here to the boxing ring. So, it's going to be very interesting to see how he comes out, how he manages his gas tank and stuff like that. And for one, he's been working, so you're going to see much. that we're gonna show out here, and we really gonna see. I like the bout. It's very interesting.
I think the one I've been waiting for all week has to be the rematch between Gregory Rasputin and I don't know how to pronounce that. Latia Wele.
Ah man, Wele. I call him Hurricane, man. That's the nickname I got for him.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
But yeah, I think that's one of the bouts that's been one of the most anticipated, because that draw. Yeah, man, and both of them feel like they won that fight too. So
Yeah, and I can see why, because both of them were doing different things well. Like, I think earlier on, Greg was doing well on the outside using his jab. But then I feel like Welly found his way inside and did his thing. But I think in this rematch, it does, for that reason, it does favour Welly. But it also favours Rasputin in the way that if he can find a way to stay behind that jab and not give Welly that confidence, then maybe he can win it as well.
And who do you think has the power advantage in that fight? You think you give Greg the power advantage?
I think it's about even in that one. I don't think Greg particularly has one punch power, but I think he can crank. So maybe you would edge it to him. I think they've both got different kind of power. I think Welly's got more kind of close range power, and Rasputin's kind of more long range power, and maybe a bit like Deontay Wilder, just to a lesser extent on the one punch power.
Yeah, I got you.
So it's going to be, I think it's quite hard to compare the two.
Sir, man, just can't wait to get it started.
We got some talk in between Gregory Rasputin and Babatunde Ademola in the chat.
Ooh, man, they never gonna stop talking until they get into the ring, huh?
Oh, all right. Here goes our first bout. I wasn't looking at the Twitch.
Don't talk too much.
I'm liking the haircut on Raul Negrete.
Oh, what's good, Ricky Fatton?
Actually, I'm liking the haircut on both of them. Both gone on a good trip to the barber before this fight.
Yep.
And here we are. We live in Los Angeles, California. The first fight. The opening bout. 8 rounds. The debut of Raul.
Orthodox versus Southpaw. Philly Shell versus Textbook. This is going to be quite interesting.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's quite nice not being the only Brit in here now. Now we got Ricky Patton. I'm liking these combinations early here from, I believe, Negrete. Mixing it up nice and mixing up his levels really nicely here. This first round gets caught though.
Look, trying to apply that pressure. One face.
I'm liking what I'm seeing here from Raul Negrete. Just coming forward, but taking his time by doing so. I think what a lot of guys don't understand when they're pressure fighting is just the presence in itself can make your opponent throw unnecessary shots.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a lot of people, they have the nervous fighters in terms of they feel like if there's nothing going on, they have to fill the space by throwing punches, which is, as a pressure fighter, you need to utilize that. And just being close enough will open your opportunities, so you don't have to work as hard to, break guards, things like that, because the opportunities will present themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that was a good first round for Raul.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
For Wani, I think he got to use that jab a little bit more, create his distance and find his range.
Yeah, gotta pop that jab, find the distance.
I think the uppercut's going to be a key punch for both men.
Yeah.
Create distance and find range, because Raul right now, he's just trying to smother him,
Yeah, I was seeing him get, work his body a lot. And can't let him get that body work in. Gotta keep that jab. Keep him away.
And he is an MMA fighter. You keep that constant pressure in the MMA. You got 5 rounds. This is 8 rounds. The question is, Raul do this for an 8-round bout?
I'll be back in a few. I just got to eat this pizza.
Some good jabs and straights coming on. Raul still with the pressure.
Nice shots landed from both as they're trading. McGregor trying to lock him down. Richardson just has to try to keep his distance. Feeling good fighting back.
Yeah, he went better this round than he was this round, Richardson.
Yeah.
Raul coming forward. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, an uppercut there from Richardson. Gets in.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, they're exchanging right now.
Pretty even round.
That was a pretty good round, man. That was a pretty good round.
Yeah. Gotta keep that stamina up at 91.
Who's that? Oh, this one. Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure who's exactly. Yeah, it was one. Yeah, Wani Richardson sitting at 91 stamina.
Well, what do you think about that in the 8-round bout? You think that's cool, or you think he should be higher?
When you get into these rounds, I think you kind of just need to be at least mid 90s. Yes.
I feel you.
Yeah. Nice hooks there from Wani Richardson.
Ooh, some good combos from both men. He's starting to unload that clip. Raul still coming with the pressure. Wani's starting to fight a little bit better. but he's still coming forward, man. Yeah, it's a very close bout, man, for them judges, yo.
Yeah, you just have to really just keep your eyes peeled on this one.
Oof.
Ooh. Yeah, both men are having success here.
Both men are having success with their lead hooks. Raul's throwing that right hook, and Woney's throwing that left hook.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, that was a good combination by Raul right there, man.
Yeah, you saw Richardson's health drop a bit.
That could have been one of the biggest shots he's taken so far in this fight. That was a good, perfect left hand.
Ooh. That's the end of round 3.
That's the thing, man. Fighting southpaws can be tricky, man. Especially, you don't really see them. Well, you do, but not like that. You always see orthodox more. But fighting a southpaw, this could be the first time I believe Woney. Not the first time, but he usually don't see southpaw looks like that. So he may have trouble with what Raul's bringing. The different angles, the different.
Yeah.
But although Raul, he's not really creating different angles out there right now. It's just the southpaw. You know what I mean? Like it's different.
Yeah. Going into round 4. The unofficial judges have it 30-27 for Raul Negret.
Did he switch to southpaw?
I'm not sure.
I think he might have switched his stance.
Oh, there you did.
Oh, he went back to orthodox. So he's switching his stance right now, trying to give him different looks.
Yeah. Work the body.
37 on unofficial. Ooh, good uppercut. Ooh, exchanging round both and going at it. Things are starting to pick up in this round. Oof.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice combination from Raul.
Yep. Another nice combination by Raul. Oof. Oof.
Ooh.
They started throwing him out there. They started throwing 3-piece combos in a biscuit, man. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah, they... oh, these dudes exchanging, man. Ooh. Ooh. They going at it right now. Raul coming with constant pressure, man. Gives you an idea what this dude is like in the UFC, man. I know he probably coming for takedowns, trying to get up in your face type stuff. This dude's coming with constant pressure. That's when you got to earn the respect of your opponent, man. Hit him with something, make him back up real quick.
Ooh, there's a cut on the face of Negret.
Uh-oh. That cut can open up. That cut can open up. Ooh. Ooh. Looks like Woney's starting to let his hands fly a little bit. Raul's still coming with constant pressure. He is not fazed by the cut. I don't even know what his gas tank's at right now. He's just coming forward.
Yep.
The way that these dudes is fighting at the pace, I wouldn't be surprised if one of these dudes go down, man, in one of these rounds. That could change the fight. I think Raul's edging him out right now, but I think it's a little bit closer than what the unofficial judges had it.
We saw the new crew event, Ani J versus Floyd Mayweather. Ani J, his stamina, he was doing decent, but then his stamina just started going downhill, and then he got knocked out.
Oh, dang.
Oh! And Raul gets rocked.
Ooh, one, he has him hurt. One, he's coming forward. Ooh, you gotta keep coming. You gotta keep pursuing. Nah, you can't come on.
But also with Lewis White and DJ Mikey, Lewis was doing very well. His stamina was just dropping so very low, and he got dropped 4 times in the last 3 rounds.
And I wonder if that stamina stuff is gonna come into play in this fight, because we still got 3 rounds left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wani with the stun though, he hurt Raul in this round. My personal opinion, I think he should have kept going for that, because you're a little bit down on the scorecards. You need that knockdown, you know what I'm saying, to change the momentum and to change this fight. It was still a good still a good round by Wani, by both men really, but I think that knockdown could have changed the course of this bout.
Yeah. .68 stamina for Wani Richardson. Doesn't look very good.
Good bout to start things off, man, on this opening card.
That health drop.
Raul with a threw a 2-piece in that health drop, bro. What he hit him with, bro? Hold on. Oh, that right hook, man. Raul's throwing that right hook, and he's throwing that left straight right behind it. Ooh, both men are going at it, man. And they picking things up right here, right now.
Yep.
Hey, they gonna meet right here, right now, man. Right here. Who wants it more? Who wants this fight? You know, I think Raul's up in this bout, but I think it's very close. I mean, I think it's a close fight, man. I don't know what the judges are seeing or what they're thinking. That's just my opinion. I think it's a close.
And I do think, the health bar and the stamina of Richardson is going to play a big factor in the rest of these rounds.
The last 2 rounds, huh?
Yeah.
He's not phased about getting cut. He's not phased about being hurt. He's coming forward. He's bringing that pressure, man. He feels like he can get something on Wani. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
One knockdown changed this fight, man. That was a good round. I don't know. Hey, I don't know how the judge is gonna score that round, dog. Yeah, he's in all right shape. I mean, nah. He's I don't know. We'll see. Raul got cut, bleeding. Money taking some damage as well. Gas tank looking like both men been working hard for this fight, and they showing it out here right now, man. So it's all about 2 men going out there in the ring, giving it they all, trying to put on the show and trying to win a fight. Ooh, Raul. Oh, I think
Ooh.
one, he got to get back to managing his distance and find his range again.
Oh,
Because the
he
trade.
got
Oh,
down.
and down goes Wani Richardson. Raul with the knockdown.
Yeah, man, I was saying the stamina a big issue right now. And I think Negret's going to go for it.
He's going for the knockout. He smells blood. Negretti wants to. Oh, watch out. Oh, that big
in the
shot.
corner. Can he finish this right here, right now? And he goes down again.
Dang.
Goes down for the second time.
And sometimes in these bouts, man, when you know your stamina is going down, sometimes you just got to take a round off, man. You know what I mean? And recover. Even if you lose that round, man, if you know your stamina dropping, you got to take a round off, man. So things like this, when you get to the last 2 rounds. Ooh, and
he goes down again, and this might be over.
And Wani Richardson goes down for a 3rd time in this bout. Can he get up?
A 10-6 round so far. And it's over. They're going to waive it.
The fight is over. Raul Negretti, with his debut win, scores a knockout on Wani Richardson. Good fight. Good fight for both, man. Congratulations to Raul. You know, he made a nice debut, man. He came out here and really made that happen.
Yep. Great debut win for Raul Negret as he scores a knockout over Wani Richardson.
Hey, it was good. You up next, my boy. Your next fight, my guy. Boy, Bruce Lee hopped in.
And then next event will be, for our next fight, Hans Williamson versus Bruce Lee in an 8-rounder, I believe. Both men trying to seek their first win. Hans Williamson coming off of an L to Marcus Castro, while Bruce Lee coming off of a loss to Angel Flores. There is no relation behind that as well. As people ask me that, there's no relation. So what do you expect from this bout as we're about to just hop into it?
With Hans Williamson and Bruce Lee?
Yeah.
You know, the last time that we seen both of these fighters, for Bruce Lee, he had I thought he did some good work against Angel Flores. I just think it was the weight difference. You know what I mean? He came in at 140. Like, you know, you 5'8", 5'7", 5'9", coming in at 140 when you fighting dudes who fight at 160, you know. But I like what I saw from Bruce Lee. I think he had some good work in there, man. And I just think it was really the size difference between his first bout. And for Hans, you know, him versus Marcus Castro, you know, I thought Hans was doing his thing. You know, it was a close competitive bout. I think I had Castro up on that one, but once it hit like round 8 and, you know, Hans started gassing out and Castro took advantage of it, I think that was the downfall of Hans right there. So, you know, I just think, you know, them type of big fights, you got to be able to make adjustments, you know what I mean? But I just think yeah, I just think it came down to adjustment. So we're gonna see. I like this bout. You know, both these men have something to prove. Both 0-1. They both won a victory. You saw how these dudes were talking yesterday at the press conference and stuff. So I think it's an interesting bout. You know what I mean? 50-50 at that. And me, I think it's gonna come down to that gas tank and who can make the adjustments, bro, when needed.
Yep. Yeah, Williams fight with Castro. I had it very close in my opinion, I think. Very close fight. Gave Castro it like he gave Castro issues.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I thought it was a pretty good bout, man.
Yeah.
Of course, Castro now the WBA Super Champion.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
What do you say?
We don't talk about that.
Talk about what? What Nang say? What'd you say, Nang?
That Castro's now the WBA Super Champion.
Oh boy, we don't talk about that.
I mean, all three of us have been on the end of split decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one who's been on the wrong side of it.
Oh, split decision?
Yeah.
Nah. Nah. I mean, you know, I don't know that Dwight Bradley fight. I'll take that one. I don't mind that one, but that Johnny Sins one, I don't know, bro. But it's all good though, man. I know how it is to be on this side of things, bro. You know, you can't capture everything, or and everyone has different point of views. So. But I definitely feel you on that. I've been on that. I've been on that side of this split decision though too.
I think I'm the only one that's been on the right end of one.
What would you have been like, Nang, if they said Reef would?
I mean, you could probably make a case for it, but I did feel like I had won the bout afterwards. But
I feel you on that.
From hindsight, I mean, most people are going to think that they've won a fight. If it's a close fight, they're going to think that they've won the fight.
I thought I won my Castro fight by 1 or 2 points, but anyways, what it is.
Well, this is awkward, Flores. I mean, I had it to Castro, and you had it to Reef.
Right, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I thought that Reef fight with you and him was, especially in the beginning, bro. I felt like towards the end, like rounds 10 through 12, I feel like or like rounds 9 through 12 or rounds 10 through 12, I feel like that's when you separate yourself in that championship bout.
Actually, it's funny. I rewatched it today, and I was like, he was kind of the worst style that you could put me against, to be honest, because in that fight, I think he had a game plan set in his mind to stay on the back foot. You saw, I was laying on the ropes, and I was trying to make him come to me. He wouldn't. So that's kind of the worst kind of style for me, and he was doing all the head movement stuff, and I can never get into a rhythm in those kind of fights.
Yeah, I gave you the last 3 rounds, I believe.
Yeah, I for sure thought the first 8, like, I felt like you couldn't get into a rhythm and it was a little bit difficult for you. But I really felt like rounds 9 through 12 or 10 through 12, them championship rounds, I think you separate yourself, and I think you took that bout, in my opinion.
Yeah. I know it's hard to believe with his record at the moment, but
he's good, man.
That version of him would beat most people in here.
He's good, man. People let the records fool them, man. Sometimes it's just the better dude won. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like you said, that version of Reef Woods, that's the best I've seen him fight. Like you said, he walks in, he gonna beat most people like that.
he was saying beforehand that he was watching my clips, and I was like, well, that's not a good sign for me. You've been watching my clips. You're serious about this fight.
Yeah, so we just waiting on Hans Williamson and Bruce Lee as the fighters are getting ready right now.
Yep.
Like when you've got a certain vision in your head, it's like tunnel vision. You do whatever you can to reach that aim, and when you're against someone like that, when you're in the opposing corner, it's really hard.
But we do have our next bout underway. Hans Williamson versus Bruce Lee. Yep, we are here. Let's just get right into our second bout of our 4-fight pay-per-view attraction.
We are in.
Hey, who did Reef Woods fight after you?
Rowley.
Rolly.
Although he came forward in that fight, which kind of worked towards in Rowley's favour. So that was a very smart game plan that they put together.
Rolly was just timing him with power shots, huh?
Hans Williamson got a bit of a moustache growing there. Tiger costume, walking out now.
Yep. And here comes Bruce Lee.
Well, hold on. What's that say on the back of his robe? Oh, redemption.
This boy Redemption.
Huh?
This boy Bruce Lee, dog. Oh shoot, he ain't playing. He said redemption. I bet he bigger too this time. I know he ain't 140, bro. I know he ain't 140.
Yeah, definitely not.
Cause dude, I could just tell. I didn't catch how much he weighed, but I looked at his dude. And I was like, "There's no way, bro. He's not." But we gonna see. This gonna be a pretty good 8-round action right here. The second bout of this card.
Yep. Yeah, he's 160.
Oh yeah, he hit them weights.
He's been on roids.
Oh. No.
He's been on the stuff the guys in my promotion are on.
What type of meat y'all eating over there, man? I might need some.
Oh, we got it all A to Z.
Here we go.
Round number one.
Bro,
Yes, sir.
Bro, Alexis is loopy and me now.
It looks like they've got a cruiserweight versus a featherweight.
So what's going on? They stalling out?
They just trying to figure each other out nice straight there from me.
I'm guessing Hans has just noticed the size difference.
This looks like a heavyweight, yeah, versus a featherweight. Right now.
No, that's a big 160, huh? 160 pounder right there.
Yeah. Trying to feel each other out, just trying to.
It's
find the
Bruce Lee
distance.
calf looking like Inoue. Nice work to the body there. Got his hands down quite low, Hans Williamson.
Alright, go
Nice
to
digging into the body.
back him up in the corner. Williamson is.
You don't want to be there as the smaller man.
Can you hear me? Or did my mic just break?
It made like a squealing noise or something like that.
So is it like filling out round, or they both just not really seeing a lot much action right here, fellas?
I think they're just amazed by the size difference.
I was rolling in my chair and all of a sudden plugged my mic.
Well, I know
Back straight.
I was like,
I know
"Ooh."
Hans is an outside fighter, so I don't know if he's looking to do that, and then maybe Bruce Lee's doing what Reef Wood was doing, just chilling, making him come after him.
of
Just
looked
looking
like
for those step back straights.
Because so far it wasn't that much activity.
No.
Might have to get the Hans for doing a little bit more there.
I don't know if Bruce actually landed anything in that round.
Think so?
I think he landed a few straights.
Nice mixing up levels there, both men. I don't actually think Bruce is landing much there as he gets countered to the body.
Looking like a cat and mouse game right here, man. If you can.
Should wait. You should wait for the right moment to strike.
Yeah, I think for Hans, I think he's used to people coming
nice
after him and
uppercut.
being, that outside fighter. So he's probably like gonna have to make some adjustments to Bruce Lee style right now. Interesting approach by Bruce Lee. This is a different style than what he showed from his first bout.
Yeah. I just want to see him do a bit more.
He might have been watching some film or something. This is very interesting, man. Because right now, this is just looking like pick your shots, who land the nicer, better combos. You know what I mean?
He must have been watching Adrian Broner film or something.
Oh, nice counter though.
Step back straight there. I don't know whether it's just a really long feeling out process or just this is how it's going to be the whole fight.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Watching all the other fights, everything picks up a little bit. Like there's filling out process, but everything's a little bit much faster. This one is actually like a real filling out process.
You can't take too much. You can't take too long in the filling out process. This is only 8 rounds.
Let's hope it.
Yeah, I definitely hear you on that, bro. I only need like 1-2 rounds to fill out my opponent, and then I kind of already get an idea of what's about to happen or what I got to do.
Yeah.
But this is an 8-rounder. It's a very technical boxing match.
Bruce Lee looking for a lot of side steps here.
How many have you seen so far?
Probably like good 20, 30 maybe. But not many of them are landed.
All right.
Looking for you just find a nice uppercut there. But it's mostly Williamson having the success as he does get caught by an uppercut, but that one was sidestep.
Sidestep uppercuts, boy. Bruce
So
Lee gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, may have to be a warning. Nice body work there, but gets caught by a hook there from Williamson.
Just needs to try to get more of that body work. I remember he was working the body versus Angel Flores, I think. And he did have some success.
I wonder if he's trying to frustrate Williamson. Nice body counter.
And round 3.
Oh, they actually have Lee up 2-1. I like to see the punch stats at the moment.
Yeah.
Looks like they're just admiring each other from one side of the ring to the other. Tensions really showing. What's going on? This is like Rigondo versus Casimiro. Goodness me. And they come towards again.
I'm not sure what I'm not sure what that was.
I'm severely confused.
Yeah.
It's like Ward Catty 4. Oh. Just as I say that though, we do get some nice body shots tonight.
Mhm.
Counter there from Williamson. This fight, I've got so many questions.
Yeah.
Nice. It is heating up a little bit here though. Lands some nice power shots through the guard, both men.
All right, I'm back.
All I'm going to say is, you didn't miss much. They were stood across from one side of the ring to the other for like half the round, like this.
That's the thing, man. You know what I mean? That's funny. He said you didn't miss much.
Marcus Castro has it 40-36 for Bruce Lee.
Dawn. It's probably the most exciting thing yet.
Marcus Castro said what?
He has it 4 rounds to 1 for Bruce Lee.
More stepping. But nice nice uppercut there from Williamson, mixing up to head and body. Nice body work there from Williamson. I'm so confused right now. Oh.
Well, yes.
Nice uppercut there. Rear and lead uppercut, especially that lead uppercut coming in through Williamson. When he throws it, he is finding it the target quite often. Nice counter there from Lee. They are
That dude
finally
is sidestepping and backing a lot.
I think the feeling out process finally finishing, but just as I say that, Bruce Lee targets his inner Adrian Broner.
How you guys scoring this, man? I wish we could see the stats too, bro. Honestly.
I'm telling you every day.
But I can't lie, man. Besides the step backs and all the little side steps and stuff, because he has done a lot, and I do think he should get a warning. But I think Bruce Lee, stylistic wise, I mean, he's doing what he got to do. It's not a show or I don't know how you guys are looking at this one, man.
I think I've got it 118, 110 Canelo at the moment. Oh, he's mixing up the levels there, Hans Williamson.
Oof. Shoot, at this point, if you're Hans Williamson, you just gotta walk up on this dude and be the bigger man and bully this dude.
Yeah.
Use your power, use your size, use your strength, use all that to your advantage right now. It's 3 rounds left. You're in good shape. Go out here and put some damage on this dude, man.
What do you think Bruce Lee needs to do?
If you're Bruce Lee, man, I hate to say it, but keep doing the thing.
It's like an OWC fight.
It's been working.
Nice clinch
You know
there.
what I mean? It's kind of tough. But if you're Hans, man, you got to get in there and make this a dirty fight now. If you're Bruce Lee, I just keep my distance and keep doing what you're doing. Slide in them nice little counters, and maybe you can hit him with something.
I get the sense Lee may be tiring a bit. It's probably all those steps that he's missed, even though this fight hasn't been at a high pace at all, even though it has heated up a bit over the past few rounds.
Dang. That does happen. If you sidestep and do a lot of step backs, you gas out like that too?
Yeah.
Because my analog stick is a little bit jacked up, so I rarely use, I mean, I do use them, but I don't use them like that, so that's interesting.
Yeah, it really does affect your stamina when you miss them.
Okay.
Oh, that was a nice left hook there from Hans Williamson.
That was a good exchange.
He counts at the end of the round.
And Jaden Ramirez, he's not enjoying this. But we are in round number 7. We saw Williamson put on the pressure. I would be interested to see who Lee has been sparring in preparation for this bout. Oh, step back straight. Side step up again.
I really can't wait for this co-main event. Ooh. This is what Hans should have been doing a little bit in the beginning.
Yeah, look at how much Bruce Lee's footwork has slowed down. He's definitely tired from missing so many side steps.
Yeah, he's going to have to, definitely going to get a hard morning on that one right there. Man, you gotta keep going after this boy. What do you guys think of the strategy for Bruce Lee?
I mean, it's effective. It's definitely not fan friendly.
Yeah. Everybody want to see a show, man. They want to see something. They want to see dudes getting that phone booth, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe he isn't as tired as I thought he was.
Last round.
And the unofficial judges
scorecard.
The unofficial judges have Hans Williamson 1 point ahead.
Oh.
Who will be announcing the scorecards afterward?
That's a good question.
I can announce the scorecard too.
I can do them if someone sends them to me.
I wonder how this bout's getting scored. Wish we would have seen the stats in this one. It started to pick up a little bit, but it is kind of not fan friendly and a little bit sloppy.
Oh yeah, Flores, send me your card afterwards, and I'll do the announcing.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Nice little bit of counter punching there from Lee. That one wasn't a side step. Oh, that was a nice counter step from Williamson.
All right, so it could come down to this,
Yeah,
you got to press forward. You got to go for that dub, man.
I wouldn't. Wow. Yeah, really tight belt. I mean, I wouldn't argue with a draw in this kind of matchup.
Yes, sir.
I would say I don't think the styles gelled very well, but I think the counter punch has been right.
You got to follow up. You got to go after him after that. It's the last 10 seconds. There's no need to wait.
Oh no! He drops him!
That's the best moment of the fight.
Bruce Lee, no.
Wow.
Oh, his controller,
that's
no.
That's the biggest L I've ever seen. That's the biggest L I've ever seen.
Nah,
bro.
That's so foul, Bruce
That's
Lee.
gotta hurt. That has gotta hurt.
That's so foul, bro. No. No.
Nah, bro.
My controller batteries are kind of low too. Let me go get my charger, bro, and plug it up to my box, man.
Yeah, you better, Mike.
I am, bro. Bro. No.
Actually, I'll tell you what. Guys, send me your scorecards anyway, and I'm gonna read out what they were before the stoppage.
No, bro. The first knockdown of the nah. Nah. Damn. That's so very unfortunate, bro.
That's a
I can reveal one of the judges had it even before the stoppage.
Oh nah, bro.
Gonna find our text from this kid there.
Like, damn, controller didn't die like when he was standing up fighting. Controller died right when he hit the canvas, bro. Nah. And it was 1 second left too, man.
Man.
Oh my goodness, I can confirm another judge had it 68-65 Williamson before the stoppage.
No, bro. That
is an L.
Man, do you remember when you used to train me on the WC? I was fighting like hard rock and then my controller died when I got knocked down. Look at the very end of the fight. Basically what just happened here.
Exciting part that fight happened at the end.
It's such a bizarre end.
Such a bizarre fight, such a bizarre end.
Yeah.
That kind of sums it up for me.
Yeah. I mean, do you remember when I was fighting like hard rock and I don't know if I got dropped, then my controller died, or if my controller died and then I got dropped.
Of course, Hard Rock, one of the best journeymen on FNCOWC.
Yeah.
I'd also like to give a shout out to Thanks 4242. Also another great journeyman.
Hey, bro, he's great.
I wonder what he's up to now.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I remember you guys fought for the gym belt, didn't you?
I remember, I forgot his name. He was filming as like Daddy.
Man, Noob Crew goes way back.
Yeah. Anyways, we should probably move on. I just can't get over that ending. And just that whole.
That's probably like how we started learning Noob Crew.
It's just such a bizarre fight. And such a bizarre ending.
Bruce Lee was just doing the Adrian Broner, and they got it in the end.
Oh.
That was a very smart game plan, though, from Bruce. Kind of frustrated Williamson, made him gas, and then knocked him out right at the end. His controller died.
Yeah. But, I'm gonna move on to a main event. Alright, so next up is our co-main event, Gregory Rasputin versus Wader Weller. And it is 10 rounds. And that will be next up, so.
Who do you think there's more pressure on in this fight? You reckon Weller?
Both of the pressure, well, a lot of people see Greg as kind of a journeyman, so I feel like the more pressure is on Weller.
Yeah, because Greg, he literally takes pride in being a journeyman.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Weller has greater ambition than that. Rasputin's fine, he's making money from just being a journeyman.
he's the richest journeyman in SFC, actually, I think.
Co-man. We've started. What do you mean we started?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just like, dang, bro. You know, that's crazy how that thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy how that unfolded, man.
What do you think of this match against Rasputin and Willard?
I think the answer, the question from earlier, I think y'all said something about who has the most pressure on him.
Yeah.
I don't think both these fighters. I think both going in there, you know, because I've been talking to Willie, I've been talking to Hurricane, man. You know, he's just looking to go inside there and have fun. I don't think there's really any pressure on him. You know what I mean? And then for Rasputin, you know, they both really felt like they won the fight. And what was your second question you just asked me? You asked, what do I think about this or what's gonna happen?
Yeah. What do you think about this one?
Oh yeah, you know, I think this is gonna be the fireworks right here. I think this gonna wake, this gonna wake people up. You know what I mean? The first bout of the show started off, it was solid. You know, a cool opening bout, and then this one, and then that second bout, yeah, you know, it was what we saw right there. And this one, I think this one gonna wake everyone back up, man. I think this one gonna be some fireworks. I think we're gonna see everything. You gonna, and this time it's not 8 rounds, it's 10 rounds this time. So they're gonna have 2 extra rounds to duke it out because that draw from last time, man. Whoo, yeah. So I think it's gonna be some nice fireworks, man. I think, yeah, I don't know. Whoever can keep their composure, in that ring, who can keep their poise in tough situations, I think will come out. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a good bout, though. I'm ready. I think it's gonna get everyone up and ready, and it'll get us right into the main event.
Yep.
What's good? What's good, Ricky Fadden?
Two left there. Rasputin, Wheel, and then you, Ramirez, Granger. Is that right?
That's right. That's right.
So is it? Are the fighters ready or?
Did them dudes said that they started and now they got restart or something, bro?
It's right here now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right,
Ooh, it's coming out like that, bro.
He got tripped off.
Hold on, bro. He wasn't. All right. Okay. So, bro, I've been waiting for this one, man. The rematch. Here comes Rasputin.
Here comes Gregory Rasputin.
Start, man. I'll be right back. I better not. Ooh, something better not happen in this first round, bro.
Angel Flores and Bruce Lee talking of some heat in the chat. Alright, here's Gregory Rasputin. Their first meeting was a draw, and now they're here to settle it. Connection issues.
So here we go. Our co-main event for this evening.
Yep. Granger Rasputin versus Orley, if that's how you pronounce it.
It's a tentative start by both. No one's immediately grabbed center ring. Exchange of jabs there.
Ooh, nice counter from Lille.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm back.
Nice
Oh,
counter
nice
from
counter
Rasputin.
there. To a hook uppercut.
Oof.
Oh, a nice power straight there, straight through the Philly shell. That's exactly how you get through the Philly shell. Hook to the head, straight to follow it up. And again with a 1-2 there. Rasputin's now taking the initiative. With in and out movement. He's not fully pressuring, but he's making when they throw. And a nice 1-2 there. The jab was a bit of a throwaway punch to be able to land a straight. And another hard power straight. Land a step forward punch.
That was on the forehead.
Yeah, I've
That was
expected
on the
this.
forehead.
The stream for me keeps
It
being
keeps
delayed.
lagging, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to refresh here. If that helps out.
There we go. Nice body work there.
Dang, bro. Hey, man, what happened in the first minute? Can y'all fill me in on that? Like, what was going on?
Rasputin sort of landed the harder punches.
Okay.
Nice uppercut and the exchange of hooks there.
Oh,
the big
Rasputin's
Ooh,
hurt.
Rasputin hurt.
It's like he's throwing everything out to get him down.
he's coming
Rasputin's
Hurry,
Philly shell's
Oh.
back up, but one more punch. He is one tap. He's against the rope. He needs to clinch here.
Ooh, he needs to create that space, get that distance.
Oh, he's
Oh,
right. And he goes down.
And he's down. The crumpling body shot. And there's a quit. He has thrown in the towel.
He's thrown in the towel in round one.
No way, bro. No way, bro. No way, bro. No way, dog. There's no way. There's no way that just happened, bro. There's no way that just happened. I did not just witness that, bro. No way, dog. What?
And his corner may have been informed that he had a terrible camp. And so after the first one, they thought, we're going to have to throw in the towel.
He says the game is laggy.
Rasputin threw in the towel?
He says the game is laggy.
Oh, come on, bro. Everyone's been dealing with that. You can't make that excuse after getting knocked down, bro. Come on, man.
I'm afraid I agree. If it's so bad, you wait to the end of the round to quit. You don't quit on a knockdown because then it just looks sus.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. It does look a little bit kind of. He didn't quit. It was laggy. I don't know, man.
Well, I guess that pushes the main event forward significantly. So, Mike, you've seen lots of your opponent. You've seen, in his fight with me, it was a very close fight. He did very well. How are you going to win this fight?
I definitely seen the fight that he did with you, and I think there's some things I can take advantage of that Jaden, that I seen on the film versus you, and I think I can,
what
he's
do
not
you
really
think
a dude.
his strengths and weaknesses? Like,
What I
elaborate on
think
it.
is his weaknesses.
Oh, strengths and elaborate on what you're saying. Like specific.
Oh yeah, I think his strengths, man. I think his strengths are is that jab, man. And I think his inside fighting is a strength of his. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I guess he does have a little good gas tank. I think maybe he does try to put pace and pressure on people, but I feel like things that I could take advantage of is his footwork, lack of head movement, and I think I could take advantage of those things, and I can I'll make adjustments when needed. Whatever way how it goes, I'll make adjustments when needed. I've been in the ring with the best of them multiple times with you, and you know what I'm saying. So whatever he brings to the table, I know I'll be able to make an adjustment.
Just going back to what we've just seen. I mean, yeah, a quit is a quit. However, I mean, can't see. We saw ourselves that the stream was very laggy, and Greg's not really one to quit that sort of way without a good reason. So, I mean, and to be fair, I know he got knocked down, but he was winning the round. And like I said, we saw the stream, so it's quite an awkward situation because
I mean, they don't want to run it back.
I mean, I would think you run it back, and
if they want to run it back, they can run it back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Rasputin should let Wele knock him down straight away and carry on from there.
I'm not sure. Well, Jacob's saying he didn't quit. We should run it back. I say
that they run it back, but
run it back.
But they give Wele should have a knockdown.
Yeah.
No, I hear Greg how he's speaking, but that's just off my reaction. I don't know what's going on from his end. You know what I mean? I'm just watching. I'm seeing him dominate. He's not saying nothing about the lag when he's dominating, but when he got knocked down, it was laggy. So, if that's the case, run it back. It's not a big deal. I don't know why everyone's making it a big deal. It's not a big deal, man. It's not a big deal. Run it back. Run it back.
All right.
I can kind of see what the thing is as well. I mean, no disrespect to Greg, but he has quit before. So,
although case, you're right. Hey, I'm glad you brought up that point. I'm glad you brought up that point. That's something that I didn't even think of.
I had that at the back of my mind, but he doesn't usually.
You can kind of see why it may be brought up, but in this case, I mean, I don't think he quit, but can't be sure.
I don't think he quit, but off his past reactions, it's something that you can think about and be like, you know what I'm saying? Because he did quit against you.
Yeah.
But I don't think he quit. I don't think none of that. I was just like, I couldn't believe what I saw because it just happened like so fast. So I was like, whoa, like, did that really just happen? Usually when that happens, guys will sit in their corner, they'll say something like, yo, can we restart this? It's a little bit laggy on my end. But it's like it just happened right when he got knocked down. So, I was just couldn't believe what I saw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I didn't really think
that lag was crap.
Yeah. I mean, I think they should run it back, which I'm pretty sure they're about to.
That was some good work too. That was a good little counter by Hurricane. But nah, I think Greg was definitely winning that round, man, for sure. I think they should run that back.
Who was it that joined whose game? I wasn't there to see that bit. Was it Rasputin that joined Wele's game or the other way around? Did you see?
I don't know.
I wasn't sure.
Because that can sometimes influence it. So if you swap it around, then it may reduce some of the connection issues. At least that's what I found.
So we'll just give the first round they said 10-9 first round to Willie.
Maybe a stretch someone.
There's a lot of debate in the chat. This is quite controversial. I mean, I saw some of the end of it. I wasn't able to catch the start of it.
That's crazy. That's just, yeah, they need to, I hope they need to run that back. You know what I mean? I think that's the best solution. And if we all agree to give Hurricane the first round, 10-9 or something. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I think they need to run it back now, so it doesn't really stain their careers or anything. Because, I mean, we want to get things moving, don't we?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think they should run it back. We've been waiting on this rematch. You know what I mean? I know I have. I know some of y'all have. I don't think it should end like that. You know what I mean?
Sure. Imagine after all of this, they do it again, and it turns out to be another draw.
Yeah, he said another draw. Well, the thing is, man, that boy Hurricane did say he want a third fight with him sometime down the line. But Greg wants out of Hollywood Promotions. He's demanding for his release and stuff. So, well, I don't know if that fight will happen again. We'll see. You know what I mean? So it's whatever he wants to do. 2 weeks ago he wanted to sign a contract, sign and re-sign him. Now today he wants out, so he wants out. I'll release him.
Who's scoring this one?
You're back, huh?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, you can go ahead, Nate.
Okay. Yeah.
Are they going now? Are they?
They're about to.
I mean, I can score if you haven't got 3.
Sheesh.
I think we got 3. Is Rax doing it? If Rax is doing it, then we got 3.
Do. The problem with lag is that it might be laggy for one person, but not the other. But at the same time, I think there's ways to do it better than quitting on a knockdown. Because if he'd won that round 1, which looks like he was going to, I guarantee he wouldn't have
Quit.
He might have, at the end of the next round or something, but no, it's not. So they can argue and racks and whatever all they want, but that's the facts. Simple as that.
Yeah, and then I know when me and you fought both times, whenever we fought, there was a little bit of lag. We both pushed right through it.
My fight with Ramirez was horrendous for lag. I'm not saying that's on Ramirez, but I'm UK, he's USA. There's always probably some sort of input lag.
Oh, yeah. I've had so much crap for all of that. It's just...
So, you just deal with it. I was getting annoyed. I was getting pissed right off. Especially with my style, because I like to throw lots of punches, so it's hard to, and I pressure. So, it's hard with lag, but, you just have to push through it. If it's really bad, then I'd quit at the end of a round.
Yeah, not after a knockdown.
After a knockdown, at the end of a round, and just say, this is too laggy.
especially right after a knockdown. Like, you didn't even try to get up or nothing, try to finish off the round. But they said he couldn't move, so I don't know. I think they should just run it back, and I don't think it's really that much of a big deal.
Yeah, I think while it's still fresh in our heads, they need to run it back now, and they need to just get it dealt with so that we can all sleep happy tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting y'all 8 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, you better feel appreciated. I'm missing the boxing for this.
Yeah, I've got it up on my other screen.
Hey, you been to a couple live events, huh, Ricky?
Yeah, I've been to loads. I'm going to Tyson Fury, Dylan White in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's going to be a great event, that one.
I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 seats back from like the ringside.
Wow. I'm absolutely buzzing for that one.
The tickets were £800
Oh,
each.
£800. So I might want to look that up in US dollars.
Oh, that's about $1,000, a bit more than $1,000.
Yeah, book me a seat, Ricky, will you?
Well, I had to get 4 of them, so I was a bit skint
Goodness
that
me.
month.
It's like buying a new car or something.
Oh no! If you've never been to the boxing live, there's no other atmosphere. I mean, where have I been? The last live fight I went to before this was AJ versus Povetkin in London.
Yeah.
Before that, I watched Hellbrook Errol Spence there. I watched Carl Fox George Groves. I went to Germany to watch Tyson Fury versus Klitschko. He won the belt.
Yeah.
Wow. You seen that?
Yeah, I was there. I went to Germany to watch David Haye fight Klitschko in Dusseldorf.
Wow. So really, yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I really am. If I could show you my I have like a room in my house that's got loads of signed pictures and autographs. Yeah, got loads. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
I mean, it sounds like you've been to nearly all the good fights then, apart from the Klitschko ones.
I haven't. The one I wanted to go, but I couldn't go. Was I really wanted to go see Fury Wilder 2.
Yeah.
I couldn't go because my lass was pregnant. Well, we were going to go, but then we found out that my lass was pregnant, so we couldn't fly out. So I had to give my tickets to my brother, and he took his wife and went instead.
Oh, that's dope.
The best atmosphere I think I've ever been in a fight was probably when I watched Ricky Hatton fight. I think it was Senchenko, which is the last fight when he came back.
Yeah. When he got stopped.
Yeah. That atmosphere was amazing. And then before that, yeah, all Carl Froch George Groves too. The atmosphere was pretty electric.
How was watching Errol Spence fight? That's like my favorite boxer.
Oh, it was good. It was good. It's because I was like because there was another fight on the undercard that was really good. On the undercard, that was really good. That fight. Who was it before? It was no, it can't be it. But no, yeah, watching that fight, no, that was really good. It was really weird because it's not the same. Obviously, you can't see like you can on television. So, like, when Kell Brook was like stopped because of his eye, and he obviously thinking like no one really knew what was going on until they announced it. It just looked like he just like stopped fighting and just quit. It was really weird. I didn't really know what was going on. Because you can't. Most places have a big screen, so you'll watch the big screen if you're far away. Because I've been like really close, and I've also been really far away. Like, I went to watch. Fuck. I went to watch. Who was it? Not the last one. One before that.
Right here's the rematch.
No. Yeah. Sorry. I went to watch Chisora versus Joseph Parker, and I was sat 2 seats behind John Fury.
Bro, that's crazy.
And then he was wearing like an Undertaker hat. It looked really weird. But anyway, the fight's on, so let's stop talking about that.
Yeah.
Take 2.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Take
Rasputin putting on the pressure early.
If Plant ever fights in Nashville,
He has a point to prove here. Body uppercuts followed by Oak's head. He's investing early. Nice slide back there by Wale.
Rasputin mixing up his levels well here early.
There's a definite height and size advantage for Rasputin, but that obviously with that comes the fact that his gas tank maybe might not be as good as Wale's, but we'll find out in due course. Here they
It
are.
looks like Wele's made this guy taller.
Yeah, I think yeah. Oh, nice counter catch and shoot. Well, got followed by a 1-2. Rasputin goes for the power straight, and again the 1-2, but Wale just out of range, exchanging hooks, uppercuts.
Nice slip uppercut there from Wele. The little sneaky ones going to catch Rasputin off guard.
Is that what happened last time?
He's doing a good job of disrupting Rasputin's rhythm here. He's punching between his punches. Oh, nice 1-2. It seems like it may be still lagging a little bit.
well, it's not as
Oh,
bad as it was last time.
Man.
And a counter in return. Big uppercuts there, just whiffed by his face. It'd have taken his chin straight to Rose Ed if he'd landed that. Oh, nice uppercut again.
I'm liking the game
right
plan
up.
here. Nice game plan early here from Wele. Just looking to use Rasputin's aggression against him.
Rasputin winging in hooks here, left and right, left and right. He's investing to the body early. Maybe he thinks that he can make him a more static target if you invest early into the body, but he is going with the power straight. He's doing it from a range that's just not effective.
Nice mixing up levels there, Rasputin.
Oh, nice.
I think he's learned that.
And a 1-2, he walks straight onto that. Very reminiscent of Tyson Fury, John A. Wilder 3. The first knockdown for Wilder. When it made Fury, walking straight onto it in the corner. Rasputin needs to jab a bit more here. He's sort of a bit one-dimensional on what he wants to do. Very much Route 1.
I think Rasputin understands that Wele's head is very hard to hit, so he's trying to go to the body first. But by doing so, he's missing out a key part of his game, which is utilizing his size. And by going to the body, he risks getting caught himself.
Oh,
because he's doing it too predictably.
That is awful, and straight down to 87%. That we really needs to show that up. Yeah. And that's because he kept whiffing with that power straight. It's all well and good using the power modifier. I always encourage everyone to throw more power shots, but you have to land them.
Yeah.
Because they are a very, very risky risk-reward situation. Nice hooks there, the exchange punches. The wide hook by Wele and the straight by. Again, he's just throwing that. He's either throwing the straight from too far out or too close, and it's either cancelling the punch or it's missing. Either way, its stamina is just going to get absolutely eaten up. And Wele's did a very good job of just judging either Wele is all the way in or he's all the way out. He's never there mid-range to be hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, nice counter uppercut there by Greg.
He's using Rasputin's aggression against him early on.
Yeah.
And what I like is that he's not just going back in straight lines. He's actually circling as he does, like you'll watch here.
Yeah.
When he comes after him, he'll come back and then he'll slide ever so slightly circle just to put away from Rasputin's power hand.
Yeah, man, he's definitely
there he is, he circled away to his right.
He's definitely been working better, man.
Yeah, I've seen already improvements from Willow.
And that's the thing, man. I just think, like, Rasputin, he's too content with just kind of being a journeyman. I think Welly's actually here to try and improve.
Uppercut combo there, just rocked the head back for a second and reminded Welly that this is a fight.
Beautiful body counter there from Welly.
Rasputin has to be careful
Caught
here.
Rasputin's endurance a little low there.
Yo, hold up.
Rasputin whiffs a turn on that jab there.
I'll tell you one thing, that this is breaking the fourth wall a bit, that would help Rasputin significantly without even throwing a punch is to change his camera angle from dynamic to high or wide. A lot easier to distance that way. But his dynamic isn't very good.
I think the problem with we're seeing with Rasputin is he's so tall, but he doesn't know how to protect himself properly as the tall fighter.
Definitely. As a tall fighter, and if you want to pressure like this, you have to pressure behind the jab and keep them on the end of that jab. Come in, do your work, stay out. You almost want to stay in the center of the ring and just imagine like a box around the outside of the center logo. You want to keep them in that box. If you know what I mean, like a box inside a box.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, sir.
83% stamina just going into round 3.
Those are big facts.
That is poor, ladies and gentlemen.
What people need to learn is that you don't always have to press the analog stick all the way down to move. You can do little half steps and baby steps, and they are absolutely amazing for pressuring, because rather than being tethered round the ring, because the way the game mechanics work, you're on a tether with your opponent when you get so close. If you do those little half steps, not stepping where you put the analog stick, just almost like baby steps. It just cuts the ring off so much easier. It's the lateral diagonal movement. But back to the broadcast. So now we have Rasputin. He's taking a bit of a back foot here. I think he realises his stamina isn't the best. He's content to know that he's a very smart fighter. He knows he's won the round here.
Oh,
Bruh.
he's going to quit. We have a quit from Gregory Rasputin.
He is thrown in the towel.
And his controller's died as well. We've had a controller throw, ladies and gentlemen.
And Gregory Rasputin has quit. He has thrown in the towel.
I think he may have threw his controller. You see the controller disconnect.
And it is over.
Beautiful game plan there from Latia Welle.
Yep, Welle improves to 1 win with 1 draw.
He completely used Rasputin's style against him. He clearly studied what Rasputin does, because Rasputin, he's just going to do what he does usually. Be Gregory Rasputin. And Welle, I think he showed that he can adjust to that. And we saw Rasputin get very, very frustrated. Obviously, I think there was a bit of lag there, but like Ricky said, sometimes you just got to get on with it.
Yeah.
But what's gonna happen? What's going on with these dudes, man?
I don't know, Jacob's still got
No. How would you do? Why in the world would you set it to 3-minute rounds? Like, you have to actually get onto that. Like, it doesn't just start 3 rounds. You have to switch it to that. I mean, what sort of idiot would do that? Sorry.
I hate 3-minute
It just
rounds.
annoys me that some people, either best case scenario, someone's just an idiot. Worst case scenario, it's some shady shit.
It's
I mean, it's
just
going to
weird.
the point where I'm not going to be able to judge or commentate Mike's fight because this is just taking fucking forever.
Nah, bro. If that's the case, then me and Jaden will fight right now.
I don't think
They can wait if that's the case, bro.
doesn't need a restart because sure, the first time lag, but that was just like quick.
I think you should just. They can fight after, man. They've had time, give them time to fucking restart their internets and shit.
Yeah.
Jaden, I think Jaden, Mike, Granger, just get your fight done. They can both restart their internet, and then there's no excuse if it lags. Then
They saying that we ready now, man.
Are we
I got start. Who told you we start?
What are we doing? I don't know.
Oh, crazy. It's like you can't. Everything's not going to go your way. You're gonna have to battle some things, man. And everything your way.
Absolutely hate 3-minute rounds.
What are we restarting? Or are we just going to Granger versus Ramirez?
Shit, I just want to see these dudes fight already. Like me and Jaden could have been done.
I feel like it should honestly just be declared. I don't want to.
Yeah, and it just caused the little distractions like this. People don't want to view it no more. Probably hop off of it and stuff. Oh, they starting up.
And we are in. Third time lucky.
Yeah, I just want to get to this main event, really.
all right, here we go. Can you tell how enthusiastic I am about this now?
Take 3. All right, let's see what happens. If anything
Right
happens,
then, let's go. The third and final attempt.
yeah,
What controversy is going to happen here? Is someone going to storm the ring, or is someone's going to have a tree fall through the house and turn their internet
No,
router
Ricky.
off?
Ricky, someone's going to come through the roof on a parachute. Holyfield, oh.
The fan man.
Yeah.
They really
That
need to
was,
do is
I
watch
think
that
that
rep.
was Holyfield Bow, wasn't it? That fight.
Yeah,
where that
Holyfield,
happened.
oh.
Yeah.
I think it was the
Was it
second one.
Second one,
second
yeah.
one. Because Holyfield won.
Holyfield won, he did, yeah. That first fight was really good. Oh, nice snapback uppercut there by Gregory. He's going to start with a bit of a different attitude. He's adjusted, he's learned. And he's not throwing that 1-2 too much.
Oh, Greg. Oh, shoot. Anytime you get 2 restarts, you better
Really
against dogs.
sorry for Wele if he loses this because he's been up twice.
Oh,
Nice power 1-2 there by Wele. And uppercut into a flurry of punches.
Oh,
And he's hit him in a
beautiful
will
combo.
here. And back out of range. That's what he does. He's in, he lands his punches, he does his work, he doesn't stop to admire it. He's in and out.
He's given the 3-piece combo and the soda to Rasputin.
Oh, nice uppercut there. Rasputin, that 1-2 is. Oh, nice side step uppercut there. Caught him slipping.
Yeah.
Rasputin with a salvo at the end of the round, but I don't think it's enough to win him the round. However, he did land some nice power straights there, so I couldn't argue too hard if it went to Rasputin, but I do think that it was Wele's round there.
Yeah, I agree. Beautiful counter punch in there. Just like the last time, just using Rasputin's style against him. No, Rasputin's going to do, making the adjustments.
The stamina difference is absolutely monumental compared to the last fight.
Yeah.
He's got 100% now, whereas before I think he was down to like 83 at the end of round 1. Oh, nice good body there. Hard punches there. 4-5 punches by Rasputin and triple body hooks there. And
big emphasis on the body from Rasputin there.
Oh, nice check hook. 3 in a row. Very
beautiful.
Jones Jr.
Putting them together, Latia Whale.
I think it was against against when he landed 4 hooks.
That boy Hurricane, man.
Just beautiful defense here. Beautiful slip uppercut there from Latia Whaley. He's been the one that's clearly made the adjustments here from their first fight.
He's gotten better, man. I ain't gonna lie. I sparred him a few times this week. Kind of surprised me of how he got better. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I've sparred him a fair few times. Just, I knew he had potential, but he's starting to show it now. Just the way he's, I would say at the moment, I mean, yeah, the rounds aren't too wide, but I would say he's taken Rasputin to school earlier on. Yeah, you see just the head movement, the weaving, just the beautiful counter uppercuts, just through Rasputin's guard.
Working this 10th round to a grip and come.
Someone's mic there just make that noise. Is it just me? I can hear that.
I can hear that.
Nice stamina recovery again. It's almost like a completely different person here.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing, man. You don't be doing well, get that restart. Now you fixing your mistakes.
Is it going to be? No, it's not. 1-2 there by Wele into the body to the straight. Oh, river power! It just whiffed past the head there of Rasputin.
mixing up the levels really nicely here with that jab here. Let's hear Whaley just mixing up the jab, not committing too much, and then when Rasputin comes in looking for his shots, he counters.
Exchange of straights there.
Just as we get a buffer.
Oh,
He's
right
hurt.
hand. Head body, he's going. Although he hasn't got against the ropes, can he get him
Rasputin's on
down?
the jelly
I
legs.
don't think he has the power to do it. Rasputin's recovered well, and he's fighting out the corner, but he's landing. He's taking heavy artillery. Oh, the power straight.
Great
Oh,
start of
the
the rounds
tower
here
again.
from Mathieu Whaley.
Rasputin gets the center of the ring. That's where he needs to be. He needs to recover. Don't let yourself get caught on the ropes. Oh,
I think
nice.
Rasputin's still on jelly legs here. He
Big
realizes
punch.
he's in a fight
that
here.
salvo there. Because he's like a tornado coming out. Oh, he'll go down, cover more solid punches, get away from the corner. Those hooks going straight through his guard. He needs to pump that block.
Oh, man.
Well, they just need to go in on him.
Oh,
He's down.
Beautiful uppercut drops Gregory Rasputin.
I think it
no,
was a
that
left
wasn't
hook.
an uppercut. That was a left hook, yeah.
That was
like an
bang
uppercut
on
from
the
those
jaw as
people.
well, knocked him through the ropes. Bernard Hopkins, Joe Smith Jr.
Just goes to show beautiful mixing up. Or more recently, McConlin and Lee Wood.
Yeah, that was terrible. That one.
Yeah. I was really worried after that.
Yeah, he landed right down on the floor. It was like he was already knocked out before he landed. Shooting comes straight up.
Fight is still early.
Oh, and a taunt at the end of the round from Rasputin to say, "I'm still here," and then 100% stamina again.
Crazy. He said it's a long fight. Rasputin can still come back.
I mean, man,
nice combo, man.
Before Rasputin was just getting outboxed, and now he's getting hurt and beat up. Although he has still got that 100% stamina, so if he can make something of it.
That interference must be one of you two guys, because I keep muting myself and it's still there.
Yeah, I can hear it, so I don't think it's me. I can still hear me. Maybe it's Flores.
So I'll mute myself right now.
Yeah, I can still hear it, so I think it's Josh Flores.
After the round, I'll try to fix it.
Fair enough. Oh, big uppercut there. Oh, what is that? Lovely defense there.
Now he's putting them in. Rasputin is in a fight.
Right. Oh, the big counter uppercut. Oh, the counter leg
Rasputin
toss.
can't put anything together. He's just getting countered.
He shook Rasputin up right. He shook Rasputin up right there.
On them combos, dog.
Right now, this seems to be Ladder Whaley's fight right now.
Yeah, Rasputin can't put anything together because as soon as he does, gets countered by something big from Whaley.
Yeah.
Oh, nice double uppercut there, though, that by Rasputin. What Whaley's doing very well is that he's changing the angle of his attack whenever he's coming forward, and whenever he's going back, he lets Rasputin overcommit, like you just saw just then.
Mm-hmm. And when he moves back, like you pointed out earlier, he's not moving back in the center line.
No. You see how he's not going back to the ropes, he's going to the center of the ring, which is exactly the thing you need to do. He proves me wrong as I say that. He just goes to see how he turns to go center ring. He's circling rather than going straight back and spinning out.
I think Rasputin's just confused at the moment.
Rasputin goes for the clinch there. Oh, the 1-2 that straight on the chin. That must have really hurt Rasputin there.
Yeah,
but it hasn't stopped
like you said, Ricky, just getting caught from different angles, just confused at the moment. Doing what Rasputin usually does, but he's getting picked off by doing so.
Remember what I was saying about the steps? What Rasputin's doing wrong here is he's following him around the ring. He's not cutting the ring off. Both with the uppercut straight combination there. Rasputin gets slightly the better of that exchange. Oh, and it's a big counter uppercut at the end of the round just to show him Who indeed?
Still got 100. He's in great shape, man.
Dominating the fight. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's unbelievable, really. Considering the first fight was 83 and the other fight was, what, 87?
Now it's time to push up and let that stamina go a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing. People maybe put too high emphasis on stamina in fights. Don't get me wrong, you need high stamina. But, you know, what's the point in ending round 8 with 100% stamina if you're 8 rounds down, you know?
Yeah,
Empty the
exactly.
tank.
That's a lesson I had to go through.
Because Rasputin's just getting schooled at the moment.
Just have to push up on the gas a little bit, let his hand play, you know.
But as soon as he does, he
There's
gets
a few
countered.
nice 1-2s there.
Yeah.
Four-punch body combo there. I think he got the better of that exchange, but again, he just lets him out far too easy.
Beautiful. Because he's just baiting Rasputin in with the but he's looking for those counters as soon as Rasputin tries to get off his offense. Picking him off at every angle. Beautiful combinations here from Letsu and Wheeler. Nice body work there from Rasputin. But I just think he's been confused for the whole 5 rounds of this fight so far, as well as being knocked down and hurt.
Yeah.
Well, and also them restarts probably helped out Hurricane. You know, he probably got a glimpse or an idea what Rasputin's trying to do to him. So, you know, this is the third time right now.
Well, I think we all have an idea of what Rasputin's going to do. It doesn't really change things up too much, but it's just whether you can deal with it and how you deal with it that matters.
And he's definitely dealing with it better this time around than he did that first time. Rasputin's still a live dog, man. He just gotta find a way.
He's just alive. He's still a live dog, but he is at risk of going to the pounds at the end of this 5th round.
This dude, man.
Although that was a better round for him, I'll give him that. But now he's finally starting to use that stamina. Let's see what he can make of that. His eyes are looking good though.
Yeah, it's badly cut.
Someone's just put ketchup all over his eye. Nice 1-2 there. Crisp from Gregory Rasputin. But we need to see some more of that. Picking Welly off, having him at the right range. Now he gets off some shots. Could Welly be tiring a little bit here?
Oh, counters from Rasputin.
Oh yeah, am I going to announce the scorecards at the end of this one? If it goes the rounds.
I don't know.
Would you
Nice body counter there from Rasputin.
You're gonna announce the scorecards?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you got whoever's scoring it, send your scorecards to me and I'll announce them.
Ooh, thoughts from Willie.
Mixing them up really nicely. Well, it just looked like Rasputin was taken around. He just comes back, gives the judges something to think about. 3 smart boxing here from Welly. But I think this is a Rasputin round.
Yeah, he's using a lot of energy though to win this round. So that stamina advantage is going to sort of seep away. And
oh, look at his damage stats as well. That's not looking too good.
I must be slightly behind you guys because I've only just gone to the end of the round.
I'm now at Rasputin's face. Now we're in round number 7.
Oh yeah, it's just started now. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Nice. Jab to the body, straight to the head. With a couple of missed uppercuts there. He's doing very good now, Wele, just to be in and out and adjust that range. And again, with a step back, gets his work off and out he goes.
I think those uppercuts have been really key for Wele. Just because we say that.
I mean, he's wrong. He's going to go down. He's going to go down. Steps back to the ropes. Can he survive it? Oh, he might do. Excellent defense. Oh, he finally gets through the left hook again.
Oh my goodness, Ricky!
No.
Just as I said, the uppercut was working so well for him.
Yeah,
he
I was
just
going to
gets
say
on,
you
gets the
just said
stun.
that.
Beautiful knockdown by the left hook after an uppercut.
Rasputin sure has the heart. He's got up. He's going to give it another go, but
Still got some fight.
you know,
Oh,
you begin to wonder what can he really do here. Well, he's just beat him in every department so far.
Just call me Mystic Nang. Just as we're talking now, Rasputin lands some nice uppercuts.
Nang Tradamus. That's really bad.
Still in here, man. One fight. One fight. One punch can change the fight.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, and this jab's just piecing his face up now. Oh, the damage is too much.
On his range.
It's like paper mache, isn't it?
Does a great job of in his range, man. I really like the improvements I've seen from this dude.
Taking the rest of the round off. Very smart move here by Wele. Just knowing that he's got this round 10-8. Doesn't need to press anymore. Gather back some stamina.
Counter.
Beautiful counter there. And we come to the end of another bruising round for Gregory Rasputin.
This has been a complete domination from Later Willie.
But thank y'all for coming into the booth. I do appreciate y'all.
All good.
Oh, for sure, man.
Just as it looked like Rasputin was finding some ground in the few rounds before, Wele gets another knockdown in round
That's
number.
a nasty cut. However, it is below the eye, which isn't as worrying as if it was above the eye.
No.
Oof.
So it won't be running into his eye. Oh. Of course, we have got SFC judges, but I'm not sure they would be seeing it too dissimilar to that scorecard.
There may be. I mean, the round that Rasputin was doing the best in was the round that he got knocked down in, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just meet an opponent that just has your number. He might not be particularly superior skill-wise, but I just think that Wele just has his number here. He's just beating him to the punch every time. He's landing a better shot.
I think he switched to southpaw as well.
It's great precise punching, man, and he's using different angles for it too.
Oh, is that Nang joined? Not Nang, Rax.
Ooh, it's helped as low Rasputin's is.
I was going to say, I thought Rax had joined the booth there. That sounded like Rax.
Nice jab to the body there from Wele.
He's going for that power uppercut every time he comes in with that jab straight. For Rasputin, for the jab straight. Oh, there you go, he's just done it again there. Just like that, as we were saying it.
You know what, Ricky? I reckon we can predict the future.
It's what's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
Yeah. Looks like we just got a little bit of buffer in here. Oh, with that. Nice 1-2 there from Rasputin.
He's using the 1-2 well, but he's not following up with it. He's not building on that success. He's just content with landing the 1-2 and going for it again. He needs to 1-2, get in, throw a couple of hooks and out. That's what he should be doing, but he's just looking for single shots.
Oh my god, look how low that health bar is.
I mean, one good salvo finishes this really for Wele. But obviously he's not to know that.
Yeah, he needs a big assault.
Ooh.
End of round 8.
Yes, sir.
Big
Yes,
end of a
sir.
round for Wele there.
I'm gonna let y'all do your thing, man. I'm gonna start getting ready for mine.
Go down.
I'll catch y'all after the main event.
Yep.
Alright.
Beautiful jump
The
there.
light
Wele.
unofficial scorecard going into the second to last is 80-72. No, sorry, it won't be. It'll be 70. Yeah, 70, sorry.
118,
No.
110, Canelo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Canelo by points. That's who's going to win this.
yeah, yeah.
I like to see Rasputin use some of that power body uppercut.
I
against the
really
Philly
like
shell.
that stutter punch that Rasputin's using. The freeze frame punch. It's oh, big Rasputin. Credit to him, he's really going for it. But one good punch is going to finish it, and it does.
And punches the stream into lag.
It's like a Rocky 3 freeze frame ending.
Like
And down
Minecraft.
Rasputin goes. Can he finish the fight on his feet? I just think he's
Beautiful
taking
left
too much
foot.
punishment. His corner really needs to think about pulling and throwing in the towel here.
I
He's
think
going to go for it.
Rasputin. How Rasputin's next fight is going to be sanctioned, I do not know.
And it's
Oh, and he
over.
can't make it up. And that is a knockout for Wele. He has got the knockout.
Yeah, Rasputin just takes too much punishment. I think he needs to.
He really
learn
needs to
some
work on his
or pack it
defense.
in.
It is over.
About is he actually has a very good offense. He just defensively, and I think one of the things he needs to work on, and the champ Ricky is happy to work with him on, is his decision making in the ring. He doesn't adapt to what his opponent's doing. He tends to be very single minded, which works against lesser opponents, but won't work when you're sort of going up the levels and up the gears. So offensively, there's not too much work needs to be done, but defensively, he really needs to learn the bump block.
Yeah, I think he's a bit too stiff as well.
Yes.
Yeah, he's very rigid in the terms of not so much his style with his punches, but more the frame he's got is like trying to find the right word. His construct might be the right word, where this is what I'm going to do. I don't care what you're doing, and you can't do that in this game.
Yeah, for sure.
So, commiserations, Rasputin. We hope you. I think sure you'll get taken to the hospital after this one and get checked over. Maybe take some time away with his family and reassess what he's going to do. And as for Wele, he moves up in the rankings. He's got his win, so let's see if he can build on that momentum.
Yep, and our main event is up next. Mike Granger versus James Ramirez. Both coming off losses. Granger coming off of an L to Dwight Bradley, and Ramirez coming off of a loss to, Ricky Patton, which is now the WBC champion.
Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting fight.
Yep. That had to be the longest fight in SSP history.
And there's a bit of respect here from Gregory Rasputin in the chat.
Yep. And they do show respect.
So I fought both of these guys, and I think it's very much going to be a case of who can establish the jab early. They're both very defensive fighters. They're adaptive reactive in terms of they both like to let the other person take the initiative and work on what they're bringing to the table. So I think it's going to be a chess match early, and I think when one of them's down, it's going to really sort of heat up with one pressing. However, I do think that Ramirez, just with his style, would have a lot more success pressuring Granger than Granger would have success pressuring Ramirez. So I think Granger really has to start this fight, start it fast, get in, establish your jab, make sure you know when you're up and around, and then work on it from there rather than just be too laid back. Because I think if Granger has to push to Ramirez, it's not really going to help him very much.
They're making the final preparations in the dressing room. About to walk out. Alright, and we have our main event.
I know there's a lot of people that are hoping that Ramirez wins this one. So, but then there's also a lot of people who are hoping Mike wins this one. So I guess it's a good main event in the sense that it's very divided who people want to win.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
And we our main event, 10 rounds.
I'll just get my scorecard up. Ready?
I think Ricky's very right in saying that it kind of depends on who starts the best and how they're going to carry that momentum. I think there's going to be a fight that's really based on momentum and how both fighters use those momentum shifts. Here we have Mike Granger and then Jane Ramirez. I believe I didn't see Mike Granger's stats, but I believe Jane Ramirez is the taller man of this matchup.
Kicked me from the commentary booth there.
And we are into round number 1.
And here we go.
Looking for the body shots early, both men.
Ranger pressuring early. I did not expect this from him.
Ramirez in the yellow, and Mike Granger is in the blue and yellow.
He's been very public about his support for Ukraine.
Yep.
And he's showing that in his shorts.
Yep, the Ukrainian colors. Shout out to Ukraine.
Yeah, very tough
He's
crisis at
donating
the moment.
30% of his fight purse to
Wow.
charities for the Ukraine.
Wow. Gotta respect him for that.
Useful, sneaky little uppercut there from Ramirez in the middle of the combo from Granger, especially because Granger's looking to go to the body. The uppercut's going to be such a crucial weapon when you can time it right.
Nice body work there by Granger. It's best thing to invest. Someone's going to move, invest in the body earlier now. When Ramirez realised that Granger may be up in the round, he goes for a power straight at the end to clinch it, but he doesn't get it.
End of round number 1.
Pretty tight round.
Nice job there from Ramirez, catching Granger in the middle of his combos, not allowing him to get off fully.
We close the door now if you're going to fucking play videos. Close the door in the toilet. It's a nice exchange of combinations there. I think Ramirez is slightly getting the better of it in this round.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, nice body counter there.
I think he's got the right idea this round, trying to find the big shots in the middle of Granger's combinations, making Granger be the one to work, but not being effective with his shots. Nice jab in the middle of Granger combos, nice uppercut.
He can't miss with this uppercut this round.
Nice work from Ramirez. Ooh, been a nice body count from Granger.
Nice 1-2 there from Granger.
And he really needed that combination there because Ramirez was starting to run away with this round. Oh, nice hook body there. What I like what Ramirez is doing here is he's keeping Granger guessing because he's either doing a sustained head attack, but then he just goes to the body enough to keep Granger guessing. It's not like a repetitive head then body then head then body or all body all head. It really is mixing up very, very well.
Yeah, definitely.
Sitting at 98 stamina.
I really liked what Ramirez was doing that round, not necessarily trying to match Granger's volume, but trying to catch him in the middle with the eye appealing shots that may swing the judges.
He had a very economical work rate there, as you can see by his stamina. Very effective with his punches. Let's see if we can carry that momentum on to round 3. Nice hard body uppercut there to start the round.
Nice work from Granger there. Just straight on the body work.
Yep.
And both firing heavy lever. No one really landing too clean here. It just seems Ramirez is slightly sharper here. Timing ever so slightly better. Now Granger on the back foot looking to come at him with different angles. Tight defense. Maybe making Ramirez waiting for him to overcommit and come out of a hard counter. Oh. Granger's circling towards Ramirez's power hand, so he has to hope that Ramirez doesn't clock onto that because he will walk straight onto a power right hand sooner rather than later if he keeps doing the same thing. It's almost as if he heard me there because he just changed it up.
Ten seconds remaining. Very tight round. Oh, nice combination.
Oh, nice hooks there, right on the end. I think that might have won him the round there.
Yeah, I think that stole the round.
Yeah, might have. Jared needs to watch out on his stamina as he gets 30% recovery and he's at 90 stamina. He needs to watch out for that. And the unofficial judges have it 29-28 for Jaden Ramirez.
I'm really liking Ramirez's game plan out here.
Yeah.
It's not really letting Mike Granger do what Mike Granger does.
Circling in the center of the ring. Now they're exchanging big time. Big hook for Ramirez. Oh, nice hook from Granger.
Oh, yeah, they're going for it this round.
I think these last closing seconds are really, I think, nobody's really made a standpoint on this round. I think these last seconds are really going to determine who wins the round.
To be honest, I think this was a clear Ramirez round, in my opinion.
I thought it was very back and forth and relatively close.
I didn't think a lot of Granger's work was landing that round. Otherwise, I thought it could have gone to either man, but I didn't think he was really landing. I thought Ramirez was more accurate. He was
I
catching
thought
Granger.
Ramirez was a bit more efficient with his work rate, judicious.
Yeah, I agree.
Granger taking to the body. Nice slip for Ramirez. I like what Ramirez is doing right now. Just you see there, he can just get his combinations off. Ramirez always got to watch out with stamina health. His health
Ramirez.
jump. Yeah.
I think this is a very, very positive start for Granger in this round. I think this is the best spell of the fight so far.
Granger's going for it. Trying to score those points. I slipped there from Granger. Oh, crisp counter from Granger. Oh, and Ramirez needs to watch his health. He's getting quite low. Great round from Mike Granger right now. Beautiful round from Mike Granger.
I think he needed that round as well.
Yeah.
That was exactly the round that he needed at this stage of the fight and how it had been going. Just to put his stick back on the gear stick, just show that he's still there and maybe give him a bit of momentum here in this fight.
Yeah, that was the best round of a fight for Mike Granger. Yeah, it looks like he hurt Ramirez a couple times as well. You could never count Mike Granger out.
Oh boy, I've just seen the view count for the prospects tonight earlier on. We're already at 238 views.
Wow.
That's going to be a lot of millions.
I have no clue where the Lions game is at.
Ramirez is just going back to making Ranger second guess his range. Oh, with a taunt, Granger's going to take that free shot.
You gotta watch out.
I think that actually shows it's a bad sign really for Ramirez, because he needs to keep his cool, because he's giving him a free shot and it's showing Granger that what he's doing now is very effective. So if I was Granger, I would take the free shot and double down on what you're doing.
Yeah. I think this is a Mike Granger round.
So all of you guys also scoring. So when you're done, send me your scorecards and I'll announce the result.
Yeah, I will do, yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, that was a good round from Mike Granger. Just maybe just getting a little sign that he had frustrated Jaden Ramirez a little bit there.
Round 7 underway. Very close competitive fight here. How do you guys think of this fight so far, going into round 7?
I think I'd have a lot more to say if I knew what Mike's stamina was. I think that's really going to influence the fight going into these later rounds.
From Ramirez, but Granger returns with an uppercut. Nice body work. Ooh, what a body counter from Granger. Force. Ooh, hook there. I can see Mike Granger, he's starting to find his groove. You know, I feel like he's doing way better than he was in the early rounds. You see Ramirez, he's kind of, you know, throw those power shots. He's just starting to kind of just frustrate Jaden Ramirez as his health bar drops.
Oh my God. I've been talking for ages. I've muted myself. What an idiot. I think building on what you're saying, what a lot you have to think about is that look at what's happening in the ring, and look who Granger's getting him to do what he wants. So that sort of, tells you what sort of how the tide, the ebb and flow's going in this fight.
That said, I think that may have been a Ramirez around. For me, I think he may have just stole that one near the end. And I think that's what it's going to come down to in these later rounds. Who works at the end? Who's going to make the other guy work? And who may steal that round?
5 rounds left, everything to fight for.
And the unofficial judges have it 60-65 for Mike Granger. That's our unofficial card.
I do believe that there's a lot of swing rounds in this fight so far, but you really could have it either way.
It's kind of just like what you like more. We've seen a lot of that with like Castro versus Flores, Urbina versus Ford.
Oh, nice uppercuts there against Granger. Ramirez is catching him consistently with that uppercut and with the hook there. He needs to shore up his defense. He's going to come forward. He's letting Granger go far too easily. He needs to, rather than be right next to him, he needs to walk across him. If you're going to pressure, don't follow him. Walk across him. Can you see here how he's following him? So he's always just out of range of his punches. Walk across him. You know he's going to try and turn left here. Oh, nice 4-punch there. Oh, jab there. They both exchange hooks. Oh, and a hard left hook there by Ramirez. We walk straight into a straight right hand. And again, another straight right hand. And he's using some effective aggression here. Granger's just shelling up. Now he's throwing back with a nice 1-2. And a few hooks that missed. And brilliant defense there by Ramirez. Oh, but he did get one through, left hook.
Very close round.
Hard straight right hand there. And into an uppercut, into a straight. And he's really starting to light him up at the end of the round.
That might have just
Granger may just have stole that round.
Yeah, it might have just stolen the round.
If Ramirez is going to start to do something, I think now's the time because Granger's really starting to piece him up now. It's been a very slow start from him, and I do believe that he's slowly been upping the pace now. In the tempo, and he's having it his own. It's still competitive. Great. Ramirez is really putting some hard punches on him, and by no means is Granger having it all his own way. But the fight is being fought in where Granger wants it to be fought into the tempo Granger wants it to be at.
Yeah. I thought Ramirez is doing well in the beginning of this round. Very well.
Oh, he's got a nice little check hook there by Ramirez. And again, he's starting to put his punches together very well, Ramirez. He's going head and body, he's mixing it up, he's keeping Granger guessing, keeps him on the defensive, and Granger. See, this is where he needs to know now, where he's up in a round, so take the round off. Make Granger come to you.
Yeah, he's just kind of chasing Granger, really.
Yeah, you're giving Granger exactly what he wants, and you're giving him the opportunity to win a round back. But it was a hard counter right hook there from him.
Yeah, I Yeah, you don't want to chase Mike Granger. I mean, of course you want to pressure, but you just don't want to chase. You just don't want to really just chase him around the ring. Oh, and he's
It's
hurt!
going straight around. He walked into it. Hooks it up because he's mixing the body attacks well. I think he's going to go down it. He's going to have to hold.
And he
Brilliant
goes
finisher. But he
down!
gets to the end of an uppercut.
Wow.
Like I'd said, he had been slowly building that momentum from sort of round 3 onwards. And he's slowly putting it up. And Ramirez was more and more in Granger's wheelhouse, making the fight how he wanted to be fought. Like I said in the keys to victory before this bout started, that it's a case of getting the other one to fight the fight that they don't want to fight. That's exactly what's happened there.
It's the end of round 9.
Ramirez, Admiral as he can, he's going for it, but Granger doing the right thing here and just covering up. Serving his,
A big round.
you've won the round.
Big round for Mike Granger because he scored a knockdown. And I thought Ramirez was winning the round up until that knockdown.
Oh, I agree. I think now it really is a case of he really has to come forward now, but I don't know. I did say that I thought he would have more success pressuring Granger than Granger would pressuring him, like you saw the first couple of rounds. But I think now he's burned a lot of stamina and taken a lot of damage. He needed to bring this onslaught on a few rounds later than he had done. And now he's sort of been paying for it. I mean, he had to because he had to go for the knockout, but the key rounds of, 3, 4, 5, he really needed to carry on doing what he was doing rather than try and take it to Granger.
Yeah.
When it's all to play for, one knockdown could completely change the outcome. Big left hooks there, exchange. Oh, and a counter uppercut. Oh, I am to a straight. Oh, nice double hook combination there by Ramirez. He's got him trapped on the ropes. He's got Granger exactly where he wants him to be. He is unloading heavy artillery. Boom, 3 left hooks. Double jab. Granger looks to sort of push him away, but he can't because Ramirez is relentless right now. He is going for broke. And now on comes Mike Granger, and now he's pushing back Ramirez.
Yeah,
Big shots out. And now Ramirez comes forward. He's pushing him up against the ropes. He's trying to pin him in the corner, but Granger won't let him with these check left hooks. He's coming away with it. Oh, and a double salvo there into a 4-piece. Big hooks it out, and he's caught him again. Granger might go down here. That was a brilliant straight back. It's top his momentum. Here he goes.
Ramirez
The last 10 seconds, he is going for it now.
Can he get it? And that's the end of the fight.
What a fight. Alright, guys, send me your scorecards.
And Ricky, you're the good at commentating, like, I just have to say.
Brilliant fight there. Both fighters may believe they've won that fight, and we'll have to wait and see exactly how it goes. But I think we've been treated to an all-time classic there.
Yep.
I'm just finding Yanang. There we go.
Alright, I have my scorecard in.
Yeah, I've just sent mine. Yeah, just sent mine. So what a fight there, ladies and gentlemen. We've been absolutely treated to a all-time middleweight classic there. It could go either way. Both had their ups and downs in the fight. I think Ramirez got off to a very fast start. Granger adapted, and sort of later rounds, the pressure from Ramirez, although he did get knocked down, he was still putting it forward, and he really was putting on Granger. So I think it might be a case of what the judges favoured. Do they judge favour effective aggression, or is it the sort of smart, calculated power shots by Granger? So this really could go either way, guys.
Yeah, for sure. This is very, very, very tight, but okay. So, after 10 rounds of boxing, we have a split decision, and we go to the scorecard. So, judge number 1 has this contest 96-94 in favour of Jaden Ramirez. Judge 2 has this contest 96-93 in favour of Granger. And Judge 3 has this contest 95-94 to your winner by split decision, Mike Granger.
Very good fight.
I think that's a very good fight. I think Ramirez, he's going to be absolutely gutted, but he really shouldn't be, because that fight could go either way, and I would love to see a rematch further down the line. I think that it was just a case of those swing rounds. I think from what I saw, it was the rounds that Granger won, he won big, and the rounds that Ramirez won, that some of them could be swing rounds, which I think was the sort of the story of the fight. And I think the key moment in the fight was the knockdown. I really do think that Ramirez could have stolen it without the knockdown, because he was winning that round before the knockdown happened.
Yeah, I think the knockdown really made the difference. It was a very good fight.
Sheesh. Ooh.
Yeah, great fight.
Did you end it? Did you turn it off, or?
I'm about to.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Thank you for everyone who's watched us all the way, and for those new viewers, please obviously like and follow. There's fights usually every Saturday like this. There's usually commentators, not just me, but there's sort of Rax and there's Nang, and all different crews. So, drop a follow, watch us again if you want to be entertained. Give us your feedback, and we look forward to the upcoming shows.
Hey, man. Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Ricky Bag. Hey, Josh Flores, I appreciate you, bro. Nang, appreciate him too. And Rax, appreciate y'all, man. Thanks. And all the good bro. Dang.
This has been Hollywood Promotions, and we're out. Adios.